Oh, I could do double blade dance. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do a burst for a double blade dance for 6 shivs, which we just do. Good. Pinpoint is free. Survivor. But the poison will definitely do the work there. Easy peasy. Hi, I'm Alch, and today we're playing more Slay the Spire 2, still in early access. A game that's just chock full of little guys. Oh, what's your name? Ooh, Vino Moose. Let's just tuck into a second run. Standard. I'm gonna leave the region. I want to do another silent run, because that was fun. Rare card, Meow's Fury, Boozle Golds. Choose one of 2 packs of cards to add to your deck. Packs of cards? I'm just gonna take a random rare card. Burst. Burst is good. That's next skill is played a second time. That looks good. Let's try to just be ambitious and just take as many elites as we can just for fun. So that's this route here. Yeah, that looks good. So we know that we can double our block with burst and then pop them and still take 2 damage. And then we can neutralize, hit survivor, and defend. And then can't do too much, but we'll run that turn down to 26, buff for 2 strength. We can do 12, 15, so we're going to neutralize, defend, defend, strike. We can hit for 18, so that's good. And all good there. If an enemy has poison, apply poison. Deal 8 damage. Whenever you play a card this turn, they lose... Ooh, Strangle's good. Deal 17, cost 1 less for skills played. I'm going to do Pinpoint. And then we're heading this way for the events. A Brain Leech. A sharp pain on the top of your head. Share a knowledge. Choose one of 5 cards to add to your deck. Lose 5 HP. Gain a colorless card as a reward. Let's do this. Prepared is good. Untouchable is good. Yeah, I'm gonna just do prepared. How ostensibly scholastic of a labyrinthine mind, a variable cornucopia of cerebral sustenance to digest. Yeah, I'm flabbergasted. That seems about right, yeah. Thought I was verbose. Okay, pop a neutralize, pop a strike. And we might as well, even though that doesn't do anything. But now I am tiny. So for each skill played this turn, you are a skill, you are a skill. So we'll do that. 1 less. 1 less. Hit them hard. Block out 7. What have I got? I got double defend. And then neutralize and stab. And still no damage taken. And then we can just pinpoint them. And the shrink wears off. Swift potion. Backflip is good. Snakebite is good. I think we don't have anything that reduces cost on retain. Card draw is fun. I'm gonna do the snakebite. Poison sources are good. And it is a skill, so I could apply 7 poison twice. But I should probably block because I've got 7 incoming. But I see what you mean. And we'll just pop the front row for 6. But yeah, we can burst into a double snake bite. I don't know, prepared. Here, we'll discard an attack. We should... If we defended twice, we would get this for free. So we'll do that. And we can do 17 damage, so we'll just take out you in the back row, you in the front row. Take 1 damage, but give them less stuff that they could do. And then we'll neutralize. Might as well snake bite. Attack, and we're good. Okay, let's do a prepared. We'll discard that, and we'll do the attacks, and that's the slimes down. Acrobatics, deflect, or blur. Deflect, just to keep my costs down. Let's see what we can smith up here. Burst would give me even more, or pinpoint does more damage. Okay, snake bite gives me more poison. I think it's a blur. And then we'll pop through some elites here. Oh, we get a shop. I have 149 gold, so not enough for relics, but we could envenom. Whenever attack deals unblocked damage of high poison, that's good. Yeah. I could do that and still remove a card. I've got Tactician 2. What? It's just like an attack or defend I'd be removing, right? Yeah, which would be good. I could remove a defend because I got deflect. But pounce is also good. I'm gonna ignore Tactician. We're gonna do envenom and pounce. And we'll just keep it rolling without removing a card. Ooh, a bygone effigy. Whenever a card is played, the enemy receives 10% more damage from attacks this current turn, and they are doing nothing this turn because they are sleepy. Nothing I can really do here. I can get 19 block. That is something I can do. Okay, they're gonna boost themselves, so let's do a prepared. We'll pop out strike, and then we'll hit a defend, and then hit those 2 attacks. Down to 95. Venom is a power. That's a skill. He's coming at me for 25. And I have 0 blockability. Let's just get a few extra cards here. I get a defend. Okay. Let's do it's a skill. Yeah, so let's do pounce. Then we can do snakebite for free. And then we can defend and take some reduction in damage. Ow. Not a lot. Not a lot. Deflect, defend, defend, defend. And let the poison do the work. It still takes 6. He's just going to hit me 25 each time. Let's do a neutralize. So that's only 18 coming in. We're going to hit... burst, and we will then That's the next 2 skills are played an extra time. So let's do, defend, and then pinpoint, and then survivor. And have enough block to take through that turn. It's down to 39 with 4 more poison. So rocking me at 25 a turn. So we'll do neutralize. We'll do prepared. Get rid of the strike. And we'll just defend out and block the 18. Okay, and then we can burst so that we can deflect twice and defend twice, and then pinpoint. And he's still coming at me. That's down below half, but we're still alive, and we can just give him a little tap over the edge there. Meal ticket. That's HP every time you go to a shop. Every time you play a card, you gain a block or a tactician to gain energy. I will do after image. Oh, that's a fun fellow. It's a vine shambler. So we've got 12 incoming. Let's do after image. And let's do defend. And then let's do a strike. And still take a bunch of damage. That's no fun. Alright, we'll neutralize you. And then we can burst to do a strike and then a survivor. And then that's enough block there for a hot minute. Okay, we got my snake bite up. We've got pinpoint that costs an additional energy. We can do a deflect. We can do a defend. We can do another defend. We can still pinpoint you. And then that's at 18 block. That's good. Alright, we have Envenom, but we're pretty close to being done here. I'm gonna do a prepared, and we can get rid of that. I'm gonna do a pounce, and then give me a free snake bite. And then I can hit him for 6, and 7 is not gonna do enough, so we're just gonna defend and still take a little damage. But we can just pop a pinpoint here, and that is down. Goodbye, Vine Shambler. Another snake bite. I'm going to skip here, because that's nothing good for me. I might have to take... Hey, for plating, that's fun. Might have to take a rest site here, because I don't think there's a way that I, take out another elite with what I've got going on here. And we've got a sunken statue. Something is also glittering at the bottom of the pond. You could really use some money. Transforms into a powerful relic after defeating 5 elites, or I could get 111 gold and lose 7 HP, so we're doing the Sound Sword. Dormant power within. And we'll see if that comes into play. Let's just hit these 2 elites. Okay, we've got the parasitic frog. So let's just start knocking them out. Prepared. Don't need that. We can hit deflect. We can pounce. Hit survivor. Hits... Burst and defend for 10 block and still take 2 damage. Alright. Venom wouldn't be bad, but I should just not take damage if I don't have to take damage. Okay, and then, yeah, we got the plate up. That's good. Down to 17. Let's do after image and double strike. Double strike, thank you. And then we just need to do 5 damage, which is a snake bite. And we're good. And you're good. And then we got a bunch of little guys. All stunned. I don't have any incoming damage. Unplayable, so I'm going to take that. So we're going to pounce on this one. Defend. Take a strike into that one. And that's as much as we can do. We are prepared, so we can get rid of the infection. We can deflect. We can strike this one in the back. We can defend again and then hit survivor and do 22 block. Keep getting some more infections. Really hoping for some more antibiotics, but that's fine. We can neutralize you. Defend out there, strike this guy, and just take damage. Mostly just infections in my deck now. That's great. A couple strikes, couple infections, and then envenom. Yeah, I think we do this because then we can at least take one of these guys down and still get tapped for a bunch. Some AoE would probably have been better. We'll do a double defend. And that gives me a pinpoint here to knock out that guy. And at least I don't take any damage this round. We can pounce. We can burst. We can double defend. Beautiful. And then we don't take any damage there. And then we're prepared, so we can get rid of an infection. We can neutralize you. Double block. Okay, down to 1 entire HP, and I just got infections. That's fine, he's not attacking. So we can block out the infections. Thank you for one more infection. And we'll just tap him into the hole. Okay, colorless potion. Oh, okay. Anchor, also good. You start with 10 block. Flick Flack. Or Anticipate. I think we do Anticipate. We go to the store. I heal up a little bit from the store. Got 145, which is nothing I can purchase for relics. I don't have... No, I do not have any curses. I could get Finisher, which is 6 damage for each attack that's already been played. I do like that one. Dodge and roll to give me net block. Or I could take something out, or I could deal 10 damage to a random enemy X times. Also really good. I'm going to do Finisher, and we're going to remove just basic attack. And we'll get out of this one, and then we're going to just try this elite. I think we will probably lose to the giant bird on us. Okay, so I could do a prepared, and we'll get rid of a simple defend. Good. We can burst to defend here. Good, so that pinpoint doesn't cost anything. We can strike and then double deflect. and get about 30 block at the beginning here. Okay. A little extra strength here. I'm gonna do after image. We'll anticipate. We will pounce and then defend. And then that should give me enough block for this attack. Excellent. And then we have finisher and snakebite, so this is just going to be 18 damage coming in if I'm not being careful. We could do fisticuffs, that's good. Deal 8 damage, all other enemies. Okay. Apply 3 weak and 3 vulnerable. I think I'm going to do shockwave. 3 weak, 3 vulnerable. So that's only 13 coming in. Then I could do a defend to gain a bit more block, and then we could do a snakebite to add some poison. And then we're only taking 3. Okay, 12 incoming. I've got a neutralize, but that's not going to give me anything because I already have weak on them. So an envenom and a defend would give me like 7 or 8 block. And we've got 12 coming in. I could also... Yeah, we'll do an envenom. We'll do a defend. We'll do a neutralize. That's 8 block. And then we've got another one coming in from the plate. That's 9. So that's only 3 coming in. Let's anticipate. And defend twice. And strike them. And that's good. And then we've got a... Is that 24? He has 6 poison on him, so that would be 13 poison if I could snake bite him. Which would take him down to 11, so that should be fine. Good. We can just give a little extra damage pop there, and that's taken care of. One more elite on the docket. Dexterity potions useful. Heal 25 at the start of boss combat. Amazing. Double poison trigger. Also good. We'll just do that. Not going to really overthink it. We should try and upgrade Envenom, right? Apply 2 poison, accelerant to double trigger. Got a lot of powers. After image is innate. Ooh. Innate is good. Innate is very good. Pinpoint just does more damage, which, I mean, that's not bad, but I think we do after image to give it innate. And then we can just start out the combats with it. Oh, look at these little guys. It's got little puffballs, kin followers, and a kin priest. We have 13 incoming. So we do after image. Nice and easy. Let's hit... Pounce lets me do defend for free. And I already have 10 block coming in, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Plus I have after image, so we're just going to do... And deflect. We're fine. So let's hit prepared. Let's get rid of this defend. Let's hit deflect. Let's do a strike and a finisher on... the kin follower, and that should be good. I think I should just drink both these potions. I think there's no reason not to, and I have very little yeah, I don't think I have much chance actually getting through this, so we're gonna hit the accelerant to just stack me with another power. Defend here, and then we can strike this guy. Then I've got 8 damage blocking, but I'm still going to be taking, well, 11 damage blocking, but I'm still taking a bunch here. But at least we're going to be, like, given back. Let's hit Envenom. Okay, let's hit Burst, and then... No, I think we can just only do Survivor. And we'll get rid of Pinpoint. And we've got 12 block and 14 incoming. Or 14 block. Okay. Keep forgetting I have the Gimlet. Get that extra plate in there. Gorget, not a Gimlet. That's a different thing. Okay, so we pop you with Neutralize. We hit Anticipate. Just to give that extra defendable dex there. Let's hit you. So I've got 4, so I should just do Poison onto the big guy. And then we can block that full 5. Oh, right, we have the poison stacks going off twice. That's why it's doing that. I got a lot of incoming damage. I would say I can burst to Survivor twice. That's 2 energy, so I should strike first. Let's do you. And then let's burst. We'll do Survivor. Good, good, good. And then 24 block isn't all of it, but it is something. So we've got Finisher up. I'm gonna pop this Deflect. We're going to hit Prepared, and we will just discard that. We can pounce on you. And that gives us a free defend. And then let's Finisher do something. I'm just gonna hit the Priest again there. And then we were gonna take a little damage here. I think I found my new favorite boss. These guys are great. Okay, so we should do double defend and then a pinpoint, which can do 12 damage, which should be almost definitely directed at you, because that poison will finish you off. Bye. Okay, you're up at 6 strength. You've decided to just shoot a laser beam out of your face. That seems on brand. We've got Anticipate. That's good. We can hit Neutralize for the guy that's attacking us. So there's only 8 incoming. We might as well burst this Defend. Good. And then we can strike for 6 damage onto the Priest. So I could hit Prepared, and then we can get rid of this Defend. We're gonna pounce on the Fuzzball. Okay, we're gonna hit Finisher on the Fuzzball. Survivor lets me discard that. And then I've got 14 block, and I've got 16 and 12 coming in. So that's going to be 14 to hit. But that knocks him out for the Thorns, and then that just leaves the Kin Priest at 97. Cool. So we've got a Deflect, which we're good. We're going to hit a Pounce on incoming so that we can Snakebite for free. Good. And then hit another Defend, and we've got your damage coming in. Three strikes is 12, so we should defend up here. Let's just defend, Survivor, and a simple strike. Let those poisons go off and take a single damage from his laser face. And then we can burst here, which would give us prepare, defend. Yeah, let's do prepared. And then we can get rid of defend because he's not attacking. And then pinpoint is good, so we'll get rid of anticipate. And then we can neutralize, we can pinpoint, we can strike, and we can finish him off with the poison. There we go. This goes right flat. Okay, so golds. We could get another accelerant, which would actually be like super good. Whenever you draw a card this turn, wait, corrosive wave. Do we still have corrosive wave? Would be really good. Deal 10 damage. If fatal, gain an additional card reward. I'm okay there. So it's between a second accelerant and a corrosive wave, and I think it's a second accelerant, just to really maximize the poison. And then 1 elite on this side, 2 elites on this side, 2 elites here as well. I think we'll go with this left-hand corner. Hey, we get a yummy cookie to upgrade 4 cards. We could do a storybook and gain 2, draw 2, lose. Ooh, storybook's intense. Wax relics, so I think it's a yummy cookie. And then we can get, say, the accelerants. That's good. And venom and snakebite. Just really double down on the poison here. And then, there's an early store on the side, which is good, but we don't have that much money. I'm gonna do the side. Something tells me this one. I'm just gonna go with a gut instinct there. Plus, I get these little bull bugs. Okay, so we got anticipate. We've got after image. We can do an accelerant. We can then do a defend and block all the incoming damage with some powers on top. Didn't even lose a plating. Finisher. So let's just do survivor, get rid of finisher, do a defend and a pinpoint, and take care of that. Okay, and then we got I'm gonna say a burst, and then we can pounce this front guy, and then we can snakebite you twice, and we'll take a little bit of damage, but that knocks this one out. We'll be prepared. We'll just get rid of that. Neutralize, deflect, strike, and venom. Take 1 damage. And then we can just pounce them. And that is that rocked off. Follow through 6 damage to all enemies. If you played a card, or if the last card you played was a skill, apply 1 weak to all enemies. Discard your hand and then draw that many cards. Or prepared. Let's do prepared. Just keep being prepared. What? A self-help book? Top 3 ways to conquer the Spire, encrusted with blood. So choose 2 for sharp. Increase damage. Increase block or swift. Oh, gets draw cards. I think it's that. And then well, which one has innate? Done. Right? Because then you draw it right at the beginning, and then you draw an extra 2 cards for using it. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so let's do after image. Okay, and then we can do accelerant. Okay, and then we can do burst, but we're gonna do prepared a couple times here. Yeah, we can just cycle those. Oh, right, that goes... Yeah, we'll just hit them. All good. Decent first turn. We've got neutralize, bing. We've got anticipate, which lowers the cost of pinpoint, but I think we're just gonna do snakebite. Yeah. And then pinpoint, because pinpoint is an excellent card. And poison is applied 3 times, and he's gonna just dig underground. But I'll take an accelerant. And then good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and he hits me for 20. I should really be paying attention. Could have blocked that. We'll get envenomed gone. And prepared. We'll get pounce gone. Defend. Defend twice here and strike. And then we can be prepared. Get burst, that's good. We'll get rid of strike. Burst the snakebite. And there we go. Outbreak every 3 times you apply poison, deal 15 damage to all enemies. Done. Don't want to think about that too hard. Just gonna do it. Get some healing from the shop. That's great. I could get a thing that gives me a little extra gold gain. I think I'm okay there. Let's remove a card. I'm fine getting block. So we're just going to remove a simple block. And then we have potions for regen, for strength and dex. Oh, I get automation. Do that up again. And then off to another elite. Ooh, it's a little triangle, an infested prism. First time it takes damage each turn, I gain? Okay. Sorry, the first time an infested prism takes attack damage each turn, the attacker gains energy. Energy is used. Yeah, energy is, in fact, used. After image. Thank you. Anticipate. Outbreak. Good. Prepared. We'll get rid of a simple strike, and we'll play a defend, and we'll pinpoint, and I get an extra energy, so we'll strike, and that's good. I'm defending 28. What an odd little guy. Okay. Accelerant. Neutralize. Attack. Defend. Finisher. Good, 13. Pounce is an attack. We can burst. We can pounce. We can deflect. Okay, that was probably not the optimal way to do that, but that is okay. We'll take a little damage here. Let's do Envenom and Accelerant, and then might as well do Prepared just to proc that. We'll hit Defend off, and we're good. Okay, so what do we got? We got Burst. We got Snake Bite. 1, 2 for 20 poison. We can do Pinpoint. We can do Prepared. We can get rid of that. We can hit. Oh. We'll get rid of the other strike. We'll pop Neutralize. And we have not done damage. It's okay, we'll take a little hit here. Maybe. Not a small amount of poison. Deflect, Defend, Strike, Survivor, and turn here. Gain energy. First time we play a power, each combat gains 6 block. Okay. Oh, it's a relic. Okay, we'll just take that. Noxious Fumes is good. You cannot draw additional cards. All the cards you need are free to play this turn. It's bullet time. 100%. Ooh. Okay, so deals more damage or transform a card. Yeah, I think we just transform here. Nothing crazy fancy. We're just gonna transform a strike. And it becomes a Blade Dance. Yeah, that'll do better than a strike. Okay, arms from a nearby hole. A bag of gold or a relic. Unplayable Ethereal for Clumsy. Or 57 gold and lose HP, so that's there, but we got, oh good, Candelabra for more energy. And we get our Whetstone for some upgrades, that's nice. Okay, we'll hit this guy, and then we'll decide if we take an elite or not. The Louse Progenitor. It's big and fuzzy. So that's just gonna go away. He's coming at me with 9, but I've got 10 blocks, so I'm just gonna do powers. We can do this as well. Snakebite retains, so hopefully we can get a burst and a snakebite. We get an accelerant, that's good. And outbreak. Right, so 5 energy, 2. So we're gonna do accelerant, we're gonna do outbreak, we're gonna do neutralize. And he's gonna just be in a ball. Okay. Oh, and there's 14 block. Let's just hit him with more poison, just for fun. And then we can also do that. Poison applied 3 times. So Blade Dance gives me some shivs. Survivor, Prepared. So let's do Prepared. We'll get rid of... Oh, I could do double Blade Dance. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do a burst for a double Blade Dance. For 6 shivs. Which we just do. Good. Pinpoint is free. Survivor. But the poison will definitely do the work there. Easy peasy. Gain block equal to poison on all enemies. Absolutely. I'm gonna try the elite. It's a bad idea, but we're gonna do it. What? Crazy little hidden doll room. The dolls are shouting over each other. Obtain a doll. Yes, just one. That's fine. Whenever you play an attack, you get a block. That's a good doll. Hey, they'll heal up from the store. I could remove. I could get acrobatics. Oh, I have a thing, don't I? Yeah, a curse that we can just get rid of, so we'll do that. Okay, and let's try this elite with 30 whole HP. Oh, right, it's the Decimillipede. He's coming at me with, like, 24 damage. I've got automation up in my first one, too. He could be coming at me with a little less damage. Oh, right, I've got 11 block to start with, too. I would love After Image. And then Survivor's useful. Can I grab... We'll do an Accelerant Plus, because that's a better setup. And then we'll do a Survivor, and we'll drop the Strike. And then that should be enough to block incoming damage here. So Mirage isn't useful. Bullet time's not going to be great in this situation. Because we don't have any poison, right? Yeah, so we're just doing a Deflect. Okay, we'll do a Prepared to get Envenom, and we'll get rid of bullet time. Okay, that's good. Pinpoint, I can't hit anything super useful. Does this exhaust? It does, so we'll just leave it. And we'll end up taking a bunch of damage. Down to 14. Not going to say that I'm enjoying that. We can do Anticipate. We can do Prepared for Outbreak. We'll get rid of the Finisher. Gonna do Burst. We'll do Defend to get double Defend. That's a power, so we'll just take it. And then I've got 24 block, so I'm gonna end up taking 6, but we still live through the round. So I can Pounce and then Snakebite. So that's 13. And Snakebite would probably, it would be 10 times 2 additional times, so it would be 30. Okay, I'm liking that. Let's do that. We'll do the 10 here, give a little poison. We'll hit Snakebite on you. We can Blade Dance to get 3 extra shivs. We're gonna just do you. Amazing. You. And you. Okay, so that's 2. I'm gonna just drink this, because I've got 8 incoming, but I can strike you. And take out 2 of them. And block them. Good. I only have 5, so I should just be able to, like, tap this over the line. Neutralize Strike. Tapped over the line. Okay. Distilled Chaos. Amazing. Happy Flower. Gives me more energy. Enemies with weak take double. Snakebite for a second one. And then Sucker Punch. I'm just taking a second Snakebite. Okay. Now, will I survive these 2 little aggressive chompers? Only time will tell. So we could do Anticipate. I could do Prepared to get Pounce, but I would have to get rid of... Yeah, let's get rid of Snakebite. And then we will do... Yeah. We will do Pounce. And then Bullet Time costs nothing. And then we can just do the 3 other powers. And that looks good. screeching at me. Oh, right, and they have the thing that blocks poison. So we're gonna be chill for a second here. Let's get rid of the strike. We'll get Envenom on there. I've got 3 extra energy and 16 incoming. So let's do the 2 defends. And then be able to block the damage. And get some more dazes. I think that's all she wrote here. Yeah, 16 incoming, so we're gonna just do that. Won't do much there, but we get a dull. Okay, we'll pop Accelerant. Oh, he can take poison. So that's everything for you. Got 4x10 poison, maybe more, whatever that was doing there. I've got Deflect. I've got Burst. I've got Defend. Got Pinpoint. I've got Survivor. And I've got 38 block, 39 block. And then we can do a Blade Dance, and then we can just knock you with a bunch of shivs, and a couple strikes, and a Mirage, and I'll gain a little bit of block, and we're good. Get a Flex Potion. I will take an upgraded Backflip. And then I should heal here, just to be sensible. Not that it's going to do much good, but let's give a little try here on the Knowledge Demon? Okay, I'm probably gonna be done here. Draw 1 fewer cards, or 1 fewer cards. Not my favorite thing, but let's do Outbreak. Let's do Blade Dance. Let's do Defend. Let's give him 3 shivs. And a Pinpoint. And then that's enough to block. Haven't gotten me yet. Come on. Let's do this. We are going to go with Automation. He's got 24 coming at me, which isn't fatal. Correct. Do I care? Yeah, we'll hit Envenom here. I'm going to just do Distilled Chaos so that something happens. Poison, 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 neutralize, poison. Free defend. Still taking 2 damage, but that's a lot less. Doing stuff. Look at him go. So I could double play Bullet Time. I don't know how that helps me. Anticipate. I'm gonna not do Flex Potion. We'll grab Burst, but it doesn't do much. But it lets me block a little bit more. Give me the old noodle arms. Okay, we could do Prepared. Give me a Pounce. Okay. I think we're gonna probably get rid of that. We'll do Accelerant. We'll do Mirage. We'll do Survivor. He's not even, like, coming at me. Cannot play more than 3. I guess I have to do the damage. Anticipate, defend. Strike, strike. Good. Let's do a backflip, and then we can burst. Bullet time, that doesn't help me much. We'll do a neutralize, a strike, a finisher, burst for a little extra defend. We might actually have them. Wild, pinpoint them. And we're good. And we're good. Playing recklessly is working out. Serpent form. Whenever you play a card, deal 4 damage to a random enemy. Another accelerant. What do we do here? Okay, well, let's see what's going on here. Vaku, the first demon. Gain at the start of Vaku plays your first turn for you. Add 2 random curses and 3 wishes. Make an ethereal copy of the first attack you play each turn. Music box it is. That's the least weird. Left or right? Go with left. 0 planning. Some snakebite action, though. Okay, so we've got 10 block going in. We're going to hit after image. We can... Bursting the snakebites. Does that work? I don't think so. I can pounce a snakebite. Which I think seems good. And that's all. But still ended up taking a damage. I'm gonna backflip. And then we're gonna be prepared. And think we can just bullet time there. We'll deflect, we'll neutralize you. And then we'll neutralize you. And then we can snakebite this gentleman at the front. Oh, gross. Losing max HP isn't fun. Finisher, Mirage, Strike. All of them, right? So Strike, this guy, Finisher, this guy, Mirage, end turn. Three accelerants, an outbreak. Do the outbreak, that's easy. This guy's down, this one's at 16. Guess I have to do a defend. Could throw an explosion potion, but it's not going to do anything. So we just take a little damage. Do envenom, automation, prepared. I'm just gonna do this because that was not a good draw on this turn. Okay, and then let's finish this here. Just a strike, nice and easy. Okay, remove all artifact and block from the enemy For 0, apply 3 vulnerable exhaust. I think that's an excellent card. Do you still have to get some elites for this? Well, 1 elite for this stone sword. Okay, let's try this out here. It's a tea party. You find an invitation for Sir Galalot. Warlords, generals, mercenaries. Thou art late for tea? Royal poison. Lose 4 HP, lose 11 HP, and get a random relic. I think it's that one. Okay, everyone stares wide-eyed. Incredible work. You discuss tactics and secrets all night. A most excellent tea party. Let's fight up here. Oh, we got the shield guy and the Gatling guy. So this one's pretty standard. Just gotta take out the shield guy first. Don't need to expose. We could bullet time here. But yeah, I think that's smart. And then we'll burst defense just to get enough block in, which we've gotten now. Then we get another strike here, and then we can do the finisher. And we'll leave that because it exhausts. Okay, next turn. Okay, it's down to 25. We've got Blade Dance, we've got Accelerant, we've got Pinpoint. So Accelerant there. And we'll do a little Deflect. Do the Blade Dance and Defense. And then these guys are all free, so that lets me take out the Living Shield here. Gonna say I could have done that a bit better with that block, though. I don't think it really would have mattered. Okay, he's buffing, so I can just neutralize because it's free, and neutralize again because it's free. And then I should do the accelerants and be prepared, and then we'll just get rid of that strike, and then we'll backflip, anticipate, defend. Don't really need to, but doing it anyways. Okay, he gives himself a little bit of strength. 15 coming in. I've got poison. Oh, I think that might have just done it. Get Mirage in there and maybe a defend just in case, but yeah, there it goes. Yeah, it's pretty good when you get 5 poisons going off all at once. Well-laid plan. Don't really need to retain too much. That gives me a shiv, but I don't think that's that useful. Yeah. Getting a pretty big deck anyways. I think I'm just gonna leave them. Head up towards the store, I think. We might take the event, but I think the store is better. Who are you? Slimed Berserker, huh? It's gonna give me 10 statuses? Don't like that. Let's just get rid of expose there. I've got 2 energy. I want to accelerant, but I think we're just gonna do a pinpoint here, second pinpoint for free, and then do 1 accelerant, and we'll leave that for a bit. Oh, just ultra slimed, just every single slime. Okay, it's coming at me for 16. I do have bullet time and automation and outbreak, so just no block. Anything I can do to draw cards? No, let's just do bullet time so I can just play everything. Oh, I guess I have 16 from the relics, so that's fine. Oh yeah, plus we've got the power that gives us block for playing cards. Prepared, snake bite, 2 snake bites. Get rid of the strike there. He's not doing any not doing any attack, but I'm still just gonna get that out of there because the exhaust makes it so that my deck's a little smaller. Okay, I got another accelerant. He's coming at me for 33. So let's neutralize. So he's coming at us for less. That's 24. Give him just a second weak there. We could burst snake bite. Yeah, I think that's smart. I don't think it's gonna get him though. Should I block? Probably should block. I think I'm gonna probably snake bite anyways here. Just because it's closer, and then I'll take the damage. Just so that we can get him down a round earlier. Because he's just gonna slime me again. Blade Dance? Pounce. Done. Okay. Ooh, it cried. That's strange. Outbreak again. Yeah. Let's keep getting these powers. Yeah, if we go to the store, I get health back, so we'll do that. And Speedster. Whenever you draw a card during your turn, deal 2 damage to all enemies. Okay. Don't see a downside there. And that gives me strength. I can't do both of them. Yeah, I do like that ricochet too. That did me pretty well in the past. And we'll grab Speedster here too, maybe? Yeah. Let's take on this next elite. And it is 3 knights. Okay, this might be a little bit harder than the 3 bandits from before. Coming at me for 21 and somebody's debuffing me. So we're gonna... I hit Outbreak, then I can do damage for poison. We can burst here. And that lets me do a double deflect. To give me 28 block. I can weaken both of them. So I'm at 32 block, they're coming at me with 16. Doing good there. And Hexed. Oh, that's the thing that exhausts all of my cards. Or gives them ethereal. That's what it is. Okay, that makes things a little bit more difficult. We're going to anticipate here. We're going to be prepared. And we can get Ricochet off there. Do some random... Oh, and it gives me a copy of it. Forgot about that. Remove all artifact and block. I don't think that's useful. Snake bite. I guess I still have 5 energy, so I can do a bunch of stuff. Let's snake bite the Spectral Knight. Let's strike him. Let's do a finisher. And then that ricochet is just an extra copy, so that's fine. This exhausts anyways. Yeah, we're just gonna use it. Just so I can get 1 more block. But we're doing fine. Strength boost. Your upgrades are no more. Not sure how I feel about that either. Oh, that's a lot of damage coming at me. What can we do? Speedster. Whenever you draw a card, do 2 bullet time. Stops me from drawing cards, so we'll do Speedster and then Prepared. So I can do a little damage, get rid of bullet time. We'll do Pounce and Defend, I guess. And throw this potion. I don't know if I'm gonna... I mean, I make it through this round. This might be a little much for me. Down to 26 health. Okay, accelerant to poison trigger again. We'll backflip and get blade dance. Or defend. Yeah, we'll do blade dance. And throw them all at the ethereal knight. And then at least I can block enough. 17 versus 15. Okay, he's almost down. You just gave yourself a 6 strength. That's on the rough side. In Venom. So that my strikes do better stuff. Accelerant. Oh, this is way more damage than I can block. Yeah. Okay, well, that, as they say, is that. Did take one of them down, but that was the first elite on 3. I'm not bad, all things considered. Sometimes you just get bad luck. Got slain by a night gang. At least we got some extra unlocks here. 2 epochs are waiting to be revealed. Ill? A sickness carrying a familiar scent courses through Silent's veins. Ah, the heart piece is slowly killing her. Oh, nice paper crane. And yeah, bandages also pretty good. The reopening. The capital trembles beneath a storm so violent that none dare leave their homes. But the flame has gone out. The spire opens its doors once more. Potions. Get some beetle juice. Attacks deal 30% less damage for the next 4 turns. Gain a ritual. That's fun. This game is pretty good. I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please feed the algorithm to help my channel grow. And I'll see you all next time.